All right, folks. We're coming to you live on Tie Barn. On Tie Barn. Yep. We have our first game of the weekend, the Arizona Kachinas against the Mountain Selects. 5 games this weekend. The last time these two teams faced off against each other was in Anaheim. The Kachinas got the better of the Selects. I don't remember the score, but I know it was a win. Shout out to all of our viewers. If you're watching this one, make sure you like and subscribe.
Tie Bar. Just $5 a month.
We will have Tony Rampage Jansen coming to you during the first and second intermissions today. We're up. Still living like that. Hey, you know what? At altitude here in the rink, way colder down by the ice level. A little warmer up here. Not so bad. It'll be Claire Carroll, Libby Gannon, Frankie Espedo, Dylan Paz, and Briley Peterson to start the game for the Kachinas. Face-off is one back to Peterson. She'll throw it into the zone. And puck comes out. That's already. Oh, they're waving off the offsides. Hey, refs have somewhere to be after the game. They're going to let her go.
Going to DC.
Yep. Another offsides are going to let them run. They're going to DC's, it sounds like, on the frontage road. Yep. Frankie Espedo gathering the puck through neutral ice, throwing it forward. Bradley Peterson getting a little bit of a rough ride there. Puck gets thrown in. Battle for in the Mountain Select zone, and here they come. Gaining the blue line, shot on goal, walked away by Brinley Pryor. Glad she showed up. She's going to have her work cut out for this weekend. 5 games in 3 days. Claire Carroll into the offensive zone, gets the puck taken away. Behind the net, the Selects coming up ice, intercepted. Leighton Howard back, kind of walks it away. Battle for in the neutral zone. Cassie Stuckey ahead to Leighton Howard. Howard across the blue line, shot from distance over the top of the net. Into the corner, held in by Sarcier. Down below the goal line. The Selects reverse it around. Jansen grabs it. Trying to get it up to the point to Sarcier. Over to Howard. Howard from a distance shot, kicked aside. Oh, thank you. I don't think we have an outlet up here, but I'm good. I got juice. Shoot it. Got a good charge. Shout out Don Medea for the coach getting us here. We're going to have us a whistle. With 12:14 remaining in the first period. Shout out Garrett showing up with the new kicks on. Looking clean today. Carolina Blue, thanks for coming out. Puck is down. It will be Brazon. Good to see her out here with the 14 red. Out on the ice with Gannon, Jackson, Skelly, and Sarcier. Puck comes all the way down ice. Oh, covered by Pryor for a minute, and then sort of shuffled aside. Got a whistle, though. 11:53 remaining in the first period. Hockey ick for me. Laces tied around the boot and different colored helmets on the same team. We got a white helmet out there amongst all the black helmets. But we'll let it go. Face off one. Good eat there by Laurel Jackson. Pause, chases the puck into the corner, chips it up the wall to Barton. And, held it at the blue line. Mountain Selects get a shot from a distance, gloved aside by Pryor. Into the corner. Oh, centering attempt. Unable to handle it. Good eat there by Dylan Paz. Dylan trying to get it up ice, but not out of the zone. It's thrown back in by the Selects. Peterson trying to chip it off the wall, but it gets held in. Shot from a distance. Stopped by Pryor. Pause around the half wall. Up to Zahn. Held in. No, not held in. Came out of the zone. We'll have an offsides. Somebody want to check out the YouTube, see if we're streaming right? Is it working good?
Yeah.
Hop on the YouTube and make sure. I just want to see if the stream's. What? My YouTube channel. The one you were having like 1 million people sign up for when we were in Anaheim.
It's Thai bar.
Thai bar. Yeah. Puck into neutral ice. Battle for by a Speedo and Gannon, but the Selects are able to get it back to neutral ice.
Hey, Thai bar short. 2 sets of
Crossing the blue line. And here come the Kachinas the other way. Gannon throwing it forward, but it's taken away. Sent back in by the Selects. Decent vantage point. I like the white netting for when the puck goes out of play. You can definitely see it, but a little bit harder to see through it, if you will. Although on camera, it doesn't look too bad. In the arena, the white netting is very pronounced. Puck comes back to neutral ice. Sarcier will gather it. All the way back behind the net. Winding it up the wall. Ooh, kind of up into the netting there. And we will have a face-off into D zone.
Go, G!
Keith. Is it good?
I don't know what it is.
Go to my YouTube page.
What is it? What is it? Yeah, don't act like your favorite.
KookFan98 maybe, or I don't know, search Ty Howard. You follow me. You're subscribed. All right, puck out of the D zone. Sent all the way forward. We're going to have a delayed icing coming up. Yep. 10:04 remaining. We'll come all the way back down here. Girls got to work. Got to work. That's it. Oh, is it good picture?
Yeah.
Well, it's frozen right there.
Oh, hey, Chris.
It's crispy. I like to hear it. Puck is down. Face off won by the Selects up to the point, but blocked by Cassidy Stuckey. Down low, Stuckey getting it out to neutral ice, and Cassidy Stuckey back in the offensive zone, throws it in. Kachinas will get to work on the forecheck now. Howard, Jansen, Stuckey, pause with a shot from the blue line, blockered away. Riley Peterson, the other D, out there. That's going to get sent the length of the ice, and we're going to have us an icing. O-zone face-off coming up for the Kachinas. No score early on here in the first period. It'll be Jackson, Zahn, Barton, Skelly, and Sarcier out there for the Kachinas. Shot. It's good! Riz on with a little rebound shot score action right there. Welcome back. Riz on to the Kachinas. Shout out Jay-Z. Justin's on if you're watching. What a beauty.
Come on, two. Make it happen.
All right. 9:33 remaining in the first. We're on the board. There we go. Same line out there. It'll be Zahn, Barton, Jackson with Skelly and Sarcier. Puck is down. Ooh, clean win, D to D. And here come the Kachinas into the zone. Battle for behind the net, rimmed around. Up the wall, held in by Skelly. Shot from a distance, hits a stick in front. It was Barton's stick, but it couldn't quite get on net. And the Selects are coming out into the zone. Battle for on the half wall. Sarcier up to Zahn and out of the zone. I got that text, Jay-Z. Wish you were here, buddy. The Selects through the neutral zone, gaining the blue line. Drop pass, white helmet. Don't like it. Don't like the white helmet at all. Zahn getting the puck out into neutral ice. Kachinas going for a change. Speedo pressuring. Gannon takes it away. Oh, and then loses. Oh, that's too many. Way too many. We'll let it go, though. We'll let it go. Battle for down in the corner. Gannon. Speedo. Gannon comes away with it. Oh, little slam dunk attempt on the backhand. Unable to get it through. Speedo picks it up behind the net. Rims it around. Looking up the wall, but it gets taken away by the selection. Here they come to neutral ice. Good stick there by Liddy Gannon. Knocks the puck away. Down into the zone. Oh, it's loose. It's loose. And the Kachinas are able to clear it back to the neutral zone. Frankie Espedo gains the blue line. Throws it in off the skate. Into the corner. Frankie Espedo. Oh, centering attempt. But it gets blocked away. Looking for Kurt Caro there. Back into the Kachinas end. Picked up by Dylan Paz. Winding it up behind the net. Off the half wall to Caro. Caro looking up for Gannon into the skates. Back into the Kachinas end. Briley Peterson will pick it up. She'll take it for a skate behind the net. Peterson looking. Has a Speedo on the half wall. And the Kachinas are able to get it out, but throwing right back in. Yeah, a mile off sides. Holy.
5 seconds late.
Hey.
Head out of your ass.
Look, they got to get to DC's, is it called? Yeah, hey, they got one thing on their mind. 7:23 remaining in the first period. It'll be Howard, Jansen, Stuckey with Skelly and Sarcier. Skelly gaining the red line. Tried getting it in, but it got deflected. We're going to have an offsides. Superman that. Face off. Controlled by the selects through neutral ice. Taken away by Stuckey. Stuckey gets it in. Up the wall and held by Howard on the half wall. Battle for in the corner up to the point. Sarcier's shot. Ooh, didn't get a lot of mustard on that one, but it's loose in front. Gia Jansen battling for it. Loose puck. Oh! Only has it covered finally. Oh, boy. Gia was right there on the doorstep. Right place, right time. Couldn't quite tuck it home, though.
Where's she going?
Same line out there for the Kachinas. Selects make a change. Puck is down. Won by Howard back to Sarcier. Ahead to Howard again into the low slot. Loose. Oh, Stuckey almost got the lumber on it. Couldn't quite get it cleanly, though. Rimmed around behind the net by the selects up to the point. Nancy Skelly's going to throw that one back down low. Getting to work on the forecheck. And the puck comes out to center ice. Sarcier will retrieve it. Up the half wall to Stuckey. But the selects will gather it again. White helmet. Oh, it's a captain, of course. White helmet. Yep. Nancy Skellin trying to get the puck up ice, but couldn't quite. Jackson will retreat. Rim around attempt. Gets blocked down in the corner and battled for. Coming away with it is the selects behind the net. Good stick there by Nancy Skelly, knocking that puck into the corner. Battle for on the half wall. Back to neutral ice. Pressured by Jackson. Stepped up on by Zahn, and we're going to have an offsides. 5:42 remaining in the first period. Hey, we got a healthy bench this weekend, unlike last weekend, you know. Game changer. We're going to have a center ice face-off here. Yeah. Russ trying to get DCs after the game, you know. Face-off goes back to Paz. It's Zahn, Barton, Jackson, Peterson, and Paz on the ice for the Kachinas. Rimmed around by the selects, but held in at the point. Riley Peterson sends it right back down below the goal line. Good pressure there by Barton. Over to Zahn. Zahn below the goal line, centering attempt. Looking for Jackson. Couldn't quite tuck it in. Still battle for it behind the net. Gathered. Oh. There's Zahn looking for the centering attempt, but he gets deflected away. Here comes the selects to the neutral zone. Good pinch up there by Bradley Peterson. Taken away, but we have a developing 2-on-1. Shot from a distance. Save made by Fryer. Over into the corner. Back behind the Kachina net. Dylan Paz pursuing that one. Getting a body. Back down below the goal line. Paz chips it around, but it's taken away. Oh! Wraparound attempt. But Brendan Pryor was up to the task. Puck is sent around the far side. Barton battling for it. Jackson eating a shot right there. Picked up by Pause. Dylan Pause clearing the zone. Back to neutral ice. Sent forward. Peterson. Oh, off the skate of Espedo, but Frankie Espedo picks it up. Gains gets the puck into the offensive zone, but it gets sent right back. Bradley Peterson picking it up. Bradley taking it for a spin on the strong hand side up the wall. Looking for Caro, but it gets chipped away. Frankie Espedo off the boards and out. Gathered by the Selects. Good pinch up there by both Espedo and Peterson. Battle for on the half wall down into the corner. Centering attempt. Oh, unable to gather the pass. That was a look right there, though. F2 was coming down hard. Sent in by the Selects into the corner. Rimmed around. Sarsier picking it up. Oh, kind of fire pokers it up, but it'll get out of the zone. Selects throwing it back into the Kachinas end. Again, Sarsier will go pick it up. Rimming it around. Claire Caro. Exiting the zone ahead. Oh, just out of the reach of Liddy Gannon. Battle for on the half wall. Good rough ride right there by Claire Caro. No penalty. This is a good hard rub out. We don't mind that at all. Nancy Skelly reverses it behind the net over to Sarsier. Sarsier up the wall for Caro. And the Kachinas will clear it back to neutral ice again. Kind of feels like the ice is tilted right now, even though the Kachinas are leading right now. A lot of action down to this end. We're going to have an icing. 2:46 remaining in the first period. Kachinas leading 1-0 early. It will be Howard, Jansen, Stuckey, Skelly, Sarsier on the ice for the Kachinas. Late change. Oh, not even a change. We're picking up a mouth guard. Off the ice and right back into the mouth. I appreciate the grit. We should be throwing the center out of the draw for that one, though, right? Yeah, but we're not. He's just trying to get to DCs after the game. Face off, one back to the point. Skelly throws it back into the corner. Gathered by Stuckey, throws it down low. Battle for in the corner. Stuckey to Howard. Howard looking for a backhand pass over to Jansen, but it gets deflected away. Gathered by the Selects. Here come the Selects through neutral ice, gaining the blue line. Little shot pass combination thrown towards the net. Fire poker to side by Brandley Pryor. Up to the blue line. Select shot from a distance. Ooh! Little skate save there by Sarsier. Redirected it into the corner. Battle for on the half wall. Howard. Pinning. And eventually the Selects are going to come away. We're going to have a penalty coming up. Penalty will be on the Selects, I believe. Number 18. That's going to be a cross check. All right. Let's get our penalty timer up here. Are we 1.5 penalties or 2 minutes? Any guesses? Should be 1.5 minutes. Yep. 1.5 minutes. Kachina's going to the power play. Puck is down. Liddy Gannon wins the puck over into the corner. Jackson cycling it up to the top for Pause. Looking down low for Espedo, where the puck gets kicked back out to center ice. Dylan Pause off the half wall, looking for Gannon. Espedo with a good shove. That's going to be a penalty. Got a little help from the parent down here. Put his arm up. The ref seemed to agree, maybe. And a little bit of a hesitant arm goes up in the air. And that will nullify the Kachina power play. Frankie Espedo will sit 2 minutes for roughing, I guess. A little bit of a shove, but not sure that was actually a penalty. So, Liddy Gannon, Bradley Peterson, Claire Caro, and Dylan Pause on the ice for the Kachinas. 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute and 9 seconds. Kachina penalty is not even up on the board right now. They'll figure it out eventually, I guess. Chip back to center ice. Dylan Paz working at cross ice with Gannon. Gannon throws one towards the net. Deflected into the corner. Claire Caro steps up on it. Gathers. Caro below the goal line. They're blowing the whistle because we don't have the penalty up on the board for the Kachinas. So we just played a decent amount of time, about 30 seconds, without our penalty time. We should have about a minute left on the power play, or on the on Frankie Espino's penalty there.
Hey, you can't fucking change right now.
Amateur hour.
Timeout.
Amateur hour out here in Enoch, Utah. Whew. All right. So Espedo has a minute 15 remaining on the on her penalty.
Yeah.
Minute 12 left on the clock. Faceoff comes up to the blue line, held by Paz, throws it down low into the corner. Peterson pinching down, gets it to Gannon. Battle for in the corner. Ooh, good hard rub there by Claire Caro, working a low to high. Bradley Peterson, unable to hold on to the pass. That was going to be a look right there. Peterson gains the red line, throws it in. Down below the goal line. Livy Gannon pressuring. Dangerous pass there by the Selects, but they get away with it. Get the puck out to neutral ice. Peterson sends it right back in. Kachinas onside. Selects gathering the puck into the corner. Good stick there by Caro to knock the puck away. Battle for down low. Gannon is able to gather it. We're going to have another penalty? What a joke. All right, so we got 23 seconds left on the power play for the Selects for Frankie Espedo's penalty. And the Kachinas are going to go back. They're going to be 5-on-3 for 23 seconds. All right, I'm just putting the minute 30 up for Gannon. But really, you guys watching at home know that it's actually 23 seconds of 5-on-3 before it'll turn to 5-on-4. Face-off should be down here, but anybody's guess here.
In the zone.
We're gonna get an offensive zone face-off off of a penalty. Face-off should be done here by Pryor, but hey, refs are more concerned with getting to DCs after the game.
No, it was on the other team.
Kachinas. Was it coincidentals? They've only got 4 out there right now. Okay, I stand corrected. I thought it was just a penalty on Livy Gannon. That'll do it for the end of the first period. Clown show early here in Eno Friday morning. Let's take it over to Tony Jansen. What was your assessment of that first period?
Got to move our feet. Got to forecheck. Got to get pucks in deep. Put the puck on the net. I mean, let's go.
We got to work. Got to work. So it looks like it was Caro and number 9 from the Selects that got the coincidental minors there towards the end of the period. Therefore, the ozone face-off for the Kachinas. 4-on-3 for at least 7 more seconds, and then it'll turn into 4-on-4. Espedo only has 7 seconds left on her penalty. We don't have a shot board up here. Oh, we do. 14, 10. No, that's a player number. So there's only shots on goal for one team for the Mountain Selects. Apparently 14 shots on goal and maybe 0 for the Kachinas, although they scored. Shout out Brandon Zahn. Shout out Jay-Z, Justin Zahn. I know you're watching back in Scottsdale right now. What a beaut. Hey, I want to know who is Hodges that this is his house.
No idea.
Those banners behind the benches are wild. That is like size 5,000 font right there. All right. 4-on-3 for 7 seconds, and then Espita will come out of the box. It looks like we were going to have Jackson, Sarcier, and Skelly to start the period. Puck is down and gathered by the Selects. We're going to keep the music going here in the arena, and we're gonna have a horn of sorts. Why was there a horn? Oh my goodness! I stopped my clock and everything. What is going on right now? Selects are able to get a shot on goal and score. I guess there's 13:42 remaining in the period. There was an audible horn in the arena. Everybody stopped playing for a second. The music was playing throughout after the puck drop. No idea what's going on here. But I guess the score is 1-1.
You guys have no idea what's.
This is a tough look. Tough look. Ref talking to the Selects bench about who knows what. 4-on-4 hockey for another 56 seconds. All right. Puck thrown in by the Selects. Down low. Working it up the half wall. Howard chipping it up the wall. Gathered by the Selects. Shot from the blue line. Good eat there by Leighton Howard. Blocks it back into the neutral zone. Selects gaining the blue line. Good stick there by Nancy Skelly to knock that one away. And Skelly will pick it up the wall, off the referee's skate, chipped forward by Howard. Back to the blue line. Ahead. Into the zone. Backhanded towards the net. Shoveled aside by Pryor. Jansen getting it up into the neutral ice. Now there's 9 shots on goal. Yeah, that was wild. It's a full-on gong show right now. Puck down below the Kachina goal line. We're going to have a whistle for tripping on the Kachinas. All right. We'll go with that, I guess. It'll be Skelly. Skelly, minute and a half for tripping. D-zone face-off coming up for the Kachinas. It'll be Stuckey, Gannon, Paz, and Peterson on the ice for the Kachinas. Puck is down. Gannon gathers it. Shout out, by the way, our newly named captains, Libby Gannon and Bradley Peterson, when the Kachinas are wearing the black jerseys, and Leighton Howard and Dylan Paz in the white jerseys. Shot misses the net, wide and right. Held in by the Selects up to the point. Gannon pressuring it, working it back down the half wall, swinging a miss on the pass. Bradley Peterson, trying to get the puck out of the zone, but can't get it out. Select shot from a distance, blockered off the shoulder up into the netting. And we're going to have a whistle. Maybe the scoreboard operator might even stop the clock here. We'll see. Clock is still running all the way down to 11:51. But that's just killing penalty time while the play was stopped, so we'll take it. Face off won by Gannon. Over to Paz. Paz chips it forward. No icing. Gathered by the Selects, but held by Paz at the blue line. Dylan Paz shooting that puck straight up into the air. And the Selects are going to send that in. That should be an icing, but they're going to say it was tipped. Paz wraps it around. 23 seconds left on the power play for the Selects. Peterson picking up the puck behind the net. Pressured. And eventually the Selects take it away. Ooh, shot was deflected down by a stick. Peterson lost her stick. Puck will come all the way down to the far end. No icing. Penalty is over to Nancy Skelly. As Stuckey grabs the loose puck, throws one towards the net, but misses wide left. Up to the point. Dylan Paz ripper from the blue line. What a rip. But it is kicked aside. Back to the blue line and held in by the selects. Over to Gannon into the feet. And we are going to have an icing. With 11:34 remaining in the first period. Or second period. Second period. Whew. What a mess. What a mess this game is. It will be Jackson, Espedo, Zahn, Skelly, and I believe Peterson on the ice for the Kachinas. Puck is down. Back to the neutral zone. Brea Zahn with speed, pressuring the puck. Trying to centering pass, but nobody was home. Sarcier picks it up. Sarcier, not Peterson out there. Sarcier over to Skelly. Skelly getting it down low. Comes out of the zone. Offset. Neutral zone face-off coming up. Face-off one back to Sarcier. Sarcier spins and fires it up to Zahn. Zahn off the wall. Across the blue line. Battle for by Jackson, but the puck comes back out to center ice. Gathered by the selects. Stick check there by Skelly, but held over the top of the net with the shot attempt to the blue line. Kicked aside by Sarcier. Jackson cycles it below the goal line. Oh, into the net front. Oh, boy. Huge save there by Brinley Pryor. Wraparound attempt. And she's able to get the pillows over to make a save. Huge save there by Brinley Pryor. Kicking that one aside, and the referee is going to blow the whistle because it looks like the net got dislodged. 9:32 remaining. How many times are we going to play Smooth Criminal during whistles here? We're going to play the whole song progressively.
So we're gonna play Cherry Pie.
Lips of an Angel coming up. Little hinder. Face off. Gathered by Stuckey. Shoveled ahead. Down below the goal line. Battled for Jansen. Battled it away. But the selects are going to come away with it. Gaining the blue line. Cross ice. Dump into the corner. Gathered by Peterson. Rim around attempt. Battled for in the corner by Howard. Peterson supporting. Puck comes up to the high slot. Backhanded towards the net front. But deflected away. Gia Jansen coming away with it. Up the right wing wall. Cross ice to Howard. Leighton Howard gaining the blue line. On the backhand. Centering attempt towards the middle. But it's swatted away. Shot from the point. Dylan Paz. That one gets blocked into the corner. Rim around. That'll come all the way back to center ice. A little lacrosse change going on there for the selects, but Paz will gather it. Battle for and gathered. Paz gains the blue line ahead for Espedo. Frankie Espedo down the left wing. Behind the net. Chips it to herself. Around the high slot on the backhand. Frankie Espedo take it for a skate. Backhand toward the front of the net. Oh, Carroll was there, but unable to grab it. We have a delayed penalty coming off. Brinley Pryor to the bench. The selects will touch it up. And with 7:53, we're going to have a power play coming the Kachinas way. The call will be slashing. Shout out Jeff Espedo if you're watching. We missed you last night, bud. Dad's put in a shift. Dad's put in a shift last night.
Just working 24 hours a day. So
Yeah, you know, it's a 24/7 job being a dad. Face off won by Gannon. Back to Paz. Paz. Ooh. Swing and a miss on the shot attempt. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yep. They're going to get Gannon for hooking right there. Holding, I guess. Whatever. So we're back to 4-on-4. It was a pretty amazing 12-second power play, though. Clean face-off win to the point. It had promise. It had promise. Laurel Jackson with Claire Caro, Dylan Paz, and Frankie Espedo, 4-on-4 for the Kachinas. Espedo picks up the face-off behind the net, taking her for a skate. Up the wall, chips it. And that's going to go out of play. What? It literally hit the player on the bench and came back onto the ice. What are we doing? All right. Caro gets the puck across the blue line. We're going to have an icing. What is going on right now? The puck went over and the player on the bench there by the coach like swatted it back into play. They're just like, we got to get to DC's after the game, right? All right. Ozone face-off coming up for the Kachinas. It'll be Stuckey, Zahn, Sarcier, and Skelly. Again, still 4v4 for about another 51 seconds. Face-off rim back around by the select. Stuckey will gather that one in the corner. Cassidy Stuckey surveying. Throws one towards the net front, but chipped aside by the D-man. Up the wall. Held by Skelly. Back into the zone. Zahn had it for a moment, but it got knocked away. And here come the selects back to neutral ice. Sarcier chipping it back to Stuckey. Gathered by the selects. Skating the blue line with speed. Good stick there. Save me, Brittany Pryor. 6:42 remaining in the second period. Woo! Tony, how we feeling right now, bud? Yeah. A million pennies, right? Yeah. Face-off is down. Harper Barton taking the face-off, getting it over to Brandon. Brandon with a partial breakaway here with speed. Oh, but it gets covered. Man, Brandon was shot out of a cannon right there. Couldn't quite catch up to the puck. How about the Venga bus? We like to party. We like to party. We like to party.
Are you talking about Sick Nasty?
Sick Nasty. Face-off is down. Barton chips the puck over to the sidewall. Lazan with a shot attempt, but it gets deflected aside. Pinched down on by Paz towards the net front. Brandon shot. Oh! Backhand attempt. I almost thought that was in for a second. Select's coming the other way, though. Gaining the blue line. Shot from a distance. Good eat by Dylan Paz. Puck squirts to the slot area. Shot attempt was thrown over into the corner. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey now for both teams. Puck in the corner. Paz working it up the wall and out of the zone. Brandon pursuing the loose puck. Down into the offensive end. Shot from a distance gets blocked aside. Oh, Howard centering attempt, but nobody home. Kachinas were changing. And here come the selects through center ice, gaining the blue line. Swatted away by Cassidy Stuckey. Stepped on by Leighton Howard at the blue line. We're going to have a whistle. We're going to have a hooking call on Gia Jansen. Oh. Okay. Five against 4. Puck is down. Face off won by Howard. Oh, puck ends up squirting towards the net. Pryor trying to cover it, but swatted aside by Howard. Batted towards the net front again, but Skelly will clear it back to center ice. Here come the selects across the red line. Good pinch down by all the forwards, and Leighton Howard trying to throw that one forward. Gathered by Stuckey. And eventually the selects will come away. Into the zone, shot right into the stomach of Brindley Pryor. Save made and held. We will have a face-off. We like to party. How many consecutive whistles can we play this song, do you think? Puck down, face-off won by Liddy Gannon, rimmed around by Pause over to Caro. Claire Caro exiting the zone, looking forward, chips it ahead, deflected, no icing. Into the corner, Gannon battling for it, but the Selects are going to come away with possession. Cross the blue line, cross the red line, but chipped away, good stick there by Ava Sarcier. And here come the Selects, down center ice, but walkered away by Pryor. Up the wall, but not out by Sarcier. Deflected behind the net by Skelly. Skelly, hard rim around there. That's going to get out of the zone. Back to center ice. 14 seconds left on the penalty to Gia Jansen. Sarcier gathering it up ice. Gathered by the Selects, but they're going to miss the regroup pass all the way down into the corner. The Select surveying Claire Caro harassing the puck carrier. Good pitch there by Frankie Espino. Shot, sharp angle shot right off the mask of Vittendi. Ava Sarcier grabbing it at the blue line. Pitchforking it towards the net front to Libby Gannon. Gannon shot. Save made. All right, good shit there. We're on to a new song. Laurel Jackson, Harper Barton, Breazon, Dylan Paz, and Bradley Peterson on the ice for the Kachinas. Puck comes up to the blue line. Peterson trying to throw it back in, but it gets taken away and thrown in by the Selects. Down below the goal line. Battle for it. Dylan Paz. Reverses it behind the net over to Peterson. Bradley Peterson looking up ice for Barton. A little behind, but it comes out to center ice. Battle for it in the neutral zone. Bradley Peterson throwing it in down below the goal line. Selects trying to rim it around, but kind of a swing and a miss there. I hear a power drill going somewhere in the building. Down here, it's a power blower. All right. Nice facility here in Enoch, Utah. They take good care of it. Here come the Selects through center ice. They'll gain the red line and throw it in. Pause behind the net. Reversing course up the wall to Barton. Barton chips it out to center ice. Battled for by Zahn, but the Selects will gain the red line and throw it in. Bradley Peterson picking it up. Rims it back around, looking for Howard on the half wall. Leighton Howard trying to get it across ice to Jansen, but not quite out of the zone. Gathered by the Select. Shot, top of the zone. Stick save made by Brindley Pryor. Peterson trying to get it off the glass and out, but unable to. Back into the corner. Selects with a shot from the high circle. Gets deflected wide of the net. Pause. Up the wall looking for Jansen, but just out of her reach. Back down. Thrown towards the net, but Bradley Peterson's going to pick that up. Cross ice pass to Stuckey. Mountain Selects are able to chip that forward. Good collision there with Peterson. No penalty. Puck off of the skate of Pause up to Jansen. We're going to have a whistle for offsides. 1:15 remaining in the second period. Puck is down. Liddy Gannon winning the faceoff over to Espedo. Gets chipped into the Kachinas' hand. Nancy Skelly is able to throw it forward, but out of the reach of Espedo. Selects gathering it off the glass, but not out. Held in by Skelly at the blue line. And eventually gathered by Frankie Espedo. Backhanded towards the front of the net. Claire Carroll, backhand shot, save made. Oh, what a chance there for the Kachinas. Unable to capitalize, though. The Selects will gain the zone and throw it in. Down below the goal line, Espedo wraps it back around to center ice. 35 seconds left in the period. Frankie Espedo across the center red line. Gaining the blue line. Looking, throws one towards the net, but misses wide left. Oh, over skated there by Caro. Puck comes into the low slot, and that'll be covered. With 16 seconds left in the second period. A couple looks there for Claire Carroll on that shift. Unable to put her home. Frankie Espedo is buzzing on that one as well. Harper Barton, Laurel Jackson, Brazon, Riley Peterson, and Dylan Paz on the ice for the Kachinas. Face-off clean win by Jackson to Barton. Back to Paz. Shot from the point gets blocked before it can get to the net. Battle for below the goal line. Brazon, looking low to high for Peterson, but it went right through the feet. Back to center ice, and that'll do it for the end of the second period. All right. Tony, let's talk about that second period. No goals for either team. What do you think the girls need to do here in the third period to get a W?
Complete a breakout, catch passes, move your feet, get in the high traffic areas.
I agree with all those things. Catching passes, big time. What do you think in their own end to get those breakouts going? What do we need to do here?
Play your position, call for the puck, talk out there. You got a voice, use it.
Absolutely. Hey, this guy right here is a hockey genius, folks. All right. Ching, chang, walla, big bang. Ching, chang, walla, big bang. Here we go. My mic clip wasn't quite fitting on my sweatshirt strings the right way, but we got to figure it out. We got to dial it in now.
15 minutes left, tell Bloody Mary.
Hey, maybe. Maybe. I heard DC's is down the street. You might see the refs there. Bloody Mary sounds phenomenal right now. All right. Third period about to start. You know, time of possession definitely favors the Selects as far as puck possession in the zone, but not a whole lot of high danger opportunities, whereas the Kachinas, they've had the high danger opportunities. They just haven't been able to tuck one home. We'll get it, though. It'll be Liddy Gannon, Claire Carroll, Frankie Espedo, Dylan Paz, and Bradley Peterson to start the third period for the Kachinas. Puck is down. Clean win by Gannon. Back to Peterson. Peterson's going to regroup behind the net, working it up the wall for Carroll. Carroll ahead for Espedo, just a little behind though, but Carroll knocks it forward to herself. Oh, good step up there by the Selects defender, but Claire Carroll down along the goal line. Sharp angle shot over the top of the net. Gathered by Carroll again in the corner. Reversing course, centering attempt, but nobody home. Where's our F3 right there? Puck comes back the other way. Batted aside by Paz, picked up by Espedo down the left wing. Frankie Espedo into the corner. Behind the net. Oh, I thought she was going to go for a miss there for a second. Frankie Espedo taking it for a skate. Cycling it back to the point. No D-man there. Gathered by Peterson at center ice. Sticked into the zone. Paz will go pick that up. Dylan Paz behind her own net, up the wall. Out of the reach of Espedo. Frankie Espedo crosses the red line, throws it in. Down low, below the goal line. Espedo surveying. Oh, looking for the centering attempt there for Caro, but it got walked aside. Caro battling for it on the half wall. Up to the blue line and out. Pause. Regrouping at center ice. Gets it ahead to Caro. Claire Caro across the blue. Nope. Offsides. We got a little anxious there. Harper Barton got a little bit of a head start. And we'll get our first whistle of the third period with 12:29 remaining. Laurel Jackson, Harper Barton, Brazon, Nancy Skelly, and Ava Sarcier on the ice for the Kachinas. Face-off controlled by the Mountain Selects. Sarcier sends it in. Rimmed around and held in by Skelly. Skelly throws it down below the goal line into the corner. The Selects trying to get the puck out of the zone over into the corner. Battled for by Jackson. Good D there by Laurel Jackson. Working it towards the net front, was looking for Barton, but a little behind. And here come the Selects into the zone with speed. Shot attempt missed the net wide to the left. Down below the goal line. Now it's down by the goal line. It was deflected there. Skelly up the half wall, but not out of the zone. Gathered by the Selects. Shot from a distance blocked by Sarcier. We're going to have a penalty coming up here on, I guess, the Kachinas. Because we're going to have a slashing call on looks like Brazon is going to serve the penalty for slashing. Okay. I didn't really see it, but whatever. We'll agree to disagree. How about that? Face off. The Shooters are able to get it back into neutral ice. That's offsides, but we're not going to call it. Got to get to DC's after the game, right? Puck comes down to the far end. Gathered by the Selects behind the net. Pressured by Howard. Up the right wing wall and out. Back to Pause. Pause reversing it at the center red line. Good stick there by Jansen and Howard, but we got to keep those feet moving. Can't just coast into it. Pause off the wall to Jansen. Jansen gets it back out to center ice. Sent back in by the Selects. Peterson going to gather that one. Behind the net, Bradley Peterson looking up the half wall for Jansen. But not out. Back to the point. Shot from a distance. Blocked in front by Dylan Pause. Pause giving a good rough ride there below the goal line. That's what we need right there. Good physicality by Dylan Pause. Low to high pass. The Select shot gets blocked in front by Peterson. Rebound save made by Brinley Pryor and held. With 10:13 remaining in the third period. 19 seconds remaining on the penalty to Brazon. Getting a little established ozone time here for the Selects. The refs keep caucusing before face-offs. I don't know what they're talking about, though. Face-off won back by Levy Gannon. But the puck eventually ends up at the blue line. Intercepted, almost intercepted by Caro. Unable to knock it down. Shot misses the net wide right. Centering attempt. Good defense there by Sarcier. And Caro's able to get ahead of Gannon. Gannon down the right wing. Peels back into the corner, battling for it. And it's going to be gathered by the Selects, rimmed around. Penalty is over to Brazon. Both teams 5-on-5. Shot from a point. Gets on net, but blocked away. And eventually the puck will come back out to the neutral zone. Fired in by the Selects. The Selects kind of, you can almost sense they got the confidence about them that they think they're going to get the next one. The Kachinas got to get one here soon. Espedo gains the blue line. Down into the corner. Frankie Espino surveying behind the net. Looking. Gets rimmed back around. Nancy Skelly picks it off the half wall. Sharp angle shot towards the net off the outside of the goal frame. Rimmed around again. Sarcier throws it back towards the net front, but it's blocked by the Selects, and here they come. They're going to gain the blue line. That'll be an icing. And with 8:54, we are going to get ourselves an O-zone face-off down here to our right. This guy's got a lawnmower in the rink. What a beauty. A Ryobi. Not a lawnmower. Apparently it's some kind of power mop, perhaps. Clayton Howard to take the face-off. She has Gia Jansen with Cassidy Stuckey, Riley Peterson, and Dylan Paz on the ice for the Kachinas. Puck rimmed around and held by Peterson. She's going to pitch it back towards the goal line, but it gets deflected back all the way to the Kachinas end. Dylan Paz picking it up behind the net. Paz winding it up, looking up ice just outside of the reach of Gia Jansen, but then eventually sent forward. Battle for it, center ice. Good hard run. Oh, they're going to call that a penalty. Wow. Wow. It was touched up by the Kachinas, but they didn't blow the whistle.
Yeah,
are you kidding me?
Interfere? Oh, really?
Cross-checking is the call.
You can't even skate.
That is softer than puppy shit right there. Are you kidding me? Sorry for the language. This isn't FCC regulated, by the way. So
you can't even skate. How you call a penalty?
That's brutal.
Penalty? You can't even skate.
Rampage getting after the official here. Oh, I gotta get my penalty timer set correctly. All right. Soft call, to say the least, on that one. But nonetheless, the Kachinas are back on the penalty kill as they're working the puck up towards the blue line. Stuckey on the half wall. Cassidy Stuckey, 1v3. Frankie, no, that was Lowell Jackson. We're going to get another penalty there. Wow. Wow. Wow.
4-on-5, you need to call
It's
that.
hockey. We're playing hockey here.
You guys need to start repping Mike hockey.
What a joke. What a joke. Lowell Jackson will now go sit. The Kachinas will be 5-on-3 for 1:05. 2 minutes for taking too deep a breath near another player. My goodness. What are we doing? Holy. All right. Cassidy Stuckey wins the faceoff back to Skelly. Unable to clear the zone. Sent back in by the Selects. Rimmed around. That's probably a penalty, too, for touching each other. God forbid there's body contact in the game of hockey. Down below the goal line, Nancy Skelly battling for it. Stubborn. And eventually, it'll be picked up by Cassidy Stuckey. Stuckey trying to get it up the half wall. She was bumped. That should have probably been a penalty as well. Cycled back to the point. Shot from distance. Deflected aside. 24 seconds left on the original penalty to Gia Jansen for shoving, I guess. Back to the blue line. Shot. Save made by Pryor. Rebound. Kicked aside by Pryor. Great save. Centering attempt. Nobody home. Back up to the blue line. Held by the Selects. Pass cross crease. Down into the feet. Unable to collect it. And Sarcier. Oh, clearing attempt. Couldn't quite get out. Shot from a distance. Save made by Pryor. And held. Nice job by Brinley. Selects are celebrating like they just scored a goal, but it was clearly not in. Wow. 32 seconds left on the penalty to Lowell Jackson for breathing too hard near another player.
Hey, don't fall down when you're skating, bud.
He's
You got free skates on or what?
He's got the rental skates going, eh? Rampage is not having it. Puck comes back out to center ice. Held by the Selects. They're kind of regrouping off of the skate. Oh, almost a partial breakaway by Carroll. Shot kicked aside by Pryor. Down below the goal line. 10 seconds left. Down all the way into the corner, we're going to have an icing.
You don't need your hand up.
With 5 seconds left on the penalty to Laurel Jackson. Kachinas killing off a huge minute plus 5-on-3 right there. Frankie Espedo, Dylan Paz, Briley Peterson, and Claire Carroll on the ice for the Kachinas. 2 seconds left on the penalty. Kachinas back to 5-on-5. Jackson goes to the bench. That's apparently not a penalty right there. Gets folded like a lawn chair. And here comes Dylan Paz getting the blue line. Gets it in. Gathered by Espedo into the slot area, but it comes back out to center ice. Gathered by Peterson. Peterson backhands it over to Paz. On the half wall, battled for. And eventually chipped forward by the selects. Espedo is going to gather that one. Oh, swing and a miss on the rim around attempt. Espedo, oh, Frankie, don't touch him. Don't touch him. Could be a penalty. Battle for in the corner. Caro over to Paz. Paz rims it around, looking for Espedo. Puck just got a little bit out of the reach, and here comes Frankie Espedo. Down the right wing, top of the circle shot, deflected up over the top of the net. Pinched down on by Nancy Skelly. Puck comes all the way down to the Kachinas end. Ooh, Sarcier trying to get it across. Skelly shoving the player to the ice. That was way more of a penalty than anything that's been recently called. That'll be no icing. It was deflected all the way down. Pressured by Barton behind the net. Gannon pursuing now. Up to the blue line and out. Battled for. Zahn gets back to Barton. Barton at the red line trying to pitch it forward but can't. It gets deflected back to Skelly. Skelly inside the red line throws it on in. The Kachinas will go for a change. Puck down below the goal line. Pressured by Zahn. Up to Sarcier. Ooh, swing and a miss on the slap shot attempt. I kind of like that one-timer though. Gathered by Sarcier, D to D. Out of the reach of Skelly. Skelly will pick it up. Up the wall, looking for Barton. And out to center ice. Sent back in, we're going to have some offsides. 4:09 remaining in the period. We'll have us a center ice
So if it's
face-off.
outside, it's either here or all the way down.
USA Hockey, it's where it was shot from. Nearest face-off dot where it was shot from.
Yeah, here, or if it's forced, all the way.
Center ice is one of them. Oh, we're not going to have a center ice. Okay. Yeah, we figured it out.
Retards over there standing on
Is that a retard? A hard R? Face-off controlled by the Kachinas. Zahn back to Peterson. Peterson ahead looking for Zahn. Controlled by the selects. Jackson gets it to the blue line but not out. Thrown towards the net front. Pause. Backhands it around the half wall. And eventually Jackson's going to get it out to center ice. The selects spin and fire it back into the Kachinas end. Picked up by Paz one more time. Reverses course behind the net. Up to Zahn. Brea Zahn looking cross ice. Gets deflected and picked up by Paz. Paz gains the blue line. Here come the selects. Across the blue line into the zone. Shot from a distance. This is wide left. Oh, gets deflected in on net. Oh, Dylan Paz putting the shoulder. Apparently that's not a penalty either. I mean, it shouldn't be a penalty, but we've seen worse. Leighton Howard, Gia Jansen, Frankie Espedo, Ava Sarcier, and Nancy Skelly on the ice for the Kachinas. 1-1 late in the third, 3:12 remaining. Faceoff is one back. Gia Jansen coming out of the zone, developing 2-on-1. Looking up ice, getting it. Ooh, Espedo just able to keep that skate back on sides. Jansen throws it down below the goal line. Battled for by Howard in the corner, up to the point. Sarcier, D to D to Skelly. Skelly, top of the circle, shot from a distance, gets deflected, misses wide right. Pursued in the corner, up the wall, held by Sarcier. Sarcier, shot from a distance, hits a skate in front. Deflected over to the half wall. Skelly pressuring it over to Howard. Howard chips it down below the goal line. Get a little ozone time here established by the Kachinas. Stepped on by Gia Jansen over to Espedo. Off the leg pad of Howard. Good pinch down there by Skelly. Oh boy. And now it turns into a 3-on-1 going the other way. Cross-ice pass, unable to handle it though. It'll end up in the corner. Deflected by Sarcier. Up towards the blue line. Through the legs of Howard. Fire poker aside by Pryor. Jansen battling for it on the half wall. Sarcier is going to just send this one back in to the Selects end. Still 1-1, minute 59 left in the third period. Through center ice, gaining the offensive zone. The Selects still one behind the net. Up the half wall, Caro trying to get it ahead. Had Zahn up ahead, and here comes Brea Zahn. She spins and fires it in. Down below the goal line, rim around, held by Zahn on the half wall. Battle for it in the corner. Caro coming away with this one. Caro. Now you can hear the girls talking. Gannon, top of the circle, over the crossbar. Good look there on a sharp angle shot by Gannon. Battle for on the half wall. Peterson. Pause, gets it ahead to Caro. Clear Caro. Top of the circle. Oh, gets one towards the net. Covered and held with a minute 12 left in the third period. That's a pass. Yeah. Pass off the pads, they call that pop. Libby Gidd and Claire Caro. Brea Zahn, Dylan Paz, and Bradley Peterson on the ice for the Kachinas. Puck is down and controlled by the Selects. Through center ice. Good step up there by Dylan Paz over to Peterson. Peterson up ice for Caro. Caro gaining the blue line. Claire Caro down the left wing wall. Gets the puck knocked off. Held in by Peterson at the blue line to the net front looking for Gannon, but it gets knocked away. And here come the Selects across the red line. 48 seconds left in the game. Down along the half wall. Back to the point. Libby Gannon's going to come away with this one. Gannon crosses the red line. Gains the blue line. Libby Gannon gets the puck knocked off, but it's corralled by Caro. Back to Gannon. Gannon down along the goal line. Sharp angle off the side of the net. And it's loose. Gathered by the Selects into the corner, up to the blue line. Chipped it back to center ice. 24 seconds left in the third period. Gathered by Dylan Paz. Paz going to skate it all the way down behind the net. Reverses course up the half wall. Looking for, oh, that's going to be an offsides. 11 seconds left. Kachinas the Selects were offsides there. I thought that for a second they were going to try calling too many. I was going to lose it. That was a clean change right there. It'll be Jackson, Howard, Espedo, Sarcier, and Skelly for the final 11 seconds. Puck gets shipped back to Nancy Skelly. Nancy trying to get it up ice, but battled for it in the neutral zone. And, little how's your father there on the sidewall. And that's going to do it. Final score 1-1. Boy, howdy. Oh, that was a razor sharp 1 hour and 8 minutes. We're going to shake hands, do some hattie knuckles, some fist bumps here at center ice. And then I believe the refs are headed off to DC's. We might be right in trail. We don't know yet. We don't know where Sick Nasty's taking us.
If I see one of those guys there, I'm going to fucking
Sportsmanship, folks, is the name of the game. And a reminder to always be a good sport. Be a good sport always. We will see you later this afternoon on Tie Barn for game 2 of the day. It'll be the Kachinas against the Coeur d'Alene Thunder. We will see you all later today.